Appreciate y'all coming through for this next stream, man. Let's get into it, bro. I'll be on this motherfucker for about an hour and a half. Lay my ass down. I gotta go to work in the morning. I'll get ready to laugh. Get ready to be like, damn. Watch some great gameplay. Tomorrow I might come back with some 2K gameplay. I might hit y'all with some Shinobi. Let's see. Right now, got my motherfucking dog, Texas A&M QB1. Oh, I'm finna, man, come on, let's get it. I'm finna go crazy.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Y'all ready? Let's go.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. To the air, it's Montgomery. Steps away to find some room. A strike downfield. Oh, he got loose. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Breaks into the open. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. Just going to keep it after the snap. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that very quick decision.
I got a stick trip, bro. Can't do that.
To get his offense some positive yards.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Here's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. Ran right through continues to fight for yards. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk. Wide open on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Outside the pocket. Lets it go. Working that left side. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end? Just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
They moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got an open man. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. He'll pull it down. Made a defender miss. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. On the run, still looking. The throw. He caught it, and he will. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Running it to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Just inside the 35, first and 10 from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Armstrong. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Flushed out of the pocket. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run...
And with a hallelujah. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Off play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. Now improvising. Got him downfield. At midfield, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd and hit.
This motherfucking quarterback cold, bro.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give. At the 35, he's loose. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Working on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. He's in open space downfield. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll try the run. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He wants to change this route. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard. And he takes it in for the... And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Here we go. Quarterback keeps it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Make it happen. Break. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On the move to his left. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They're dealing with a second and long. Going with the ground game left. Crosses the 45. Still running at the 40. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Inside the 25. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
I got too sassy, didn't I? I got too saucy on them niggas, bruh.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. And the pressure.
I was playing. I earned that sack. I was playing.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far.
Here comes the offense back onto
Knowing
the field.
damn well I don't sit in the pocket like that. I'm a scrambler.
Wants to go up top on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones.
Gonna break out.
Staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and
Not the
long.
fucking Gamecock. Nigga, please.
From the gun. Wants to pass. Hit as he throws.
Ooh, I threw a pick? Yeah, brother, man.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turn.
I was finna get in that motherfucker one more time.
Back on the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Just feeds the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... going to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Green. And a short run there, and that'll end it. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I credited the team, but pretty soon I'm gonna start saying me, nigga. I'm the reason why, nigga. I'm him, nigga. Oh shit, I done fucked up. I should have went to class.
A cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Off-play action on first down. Dances away. Gets away. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it?
I fumbled, G.
Out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. He's going to take off. Turning it on. Still on his feet. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Still looking on the move. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He'll try to do it himself. They are on the move down to the 2, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. Quick spin on the run. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Green. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs. Coming into
I gotta get my pro power up, bro.
Eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win.
Touchdown, Aggies! And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. On the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football for them.
Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first himself. There he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Quarterback extends the play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finding open areas. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing it into the end zone he goes. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Aggies. He found some. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Now rolling to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on
bro.
that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Power football with the run. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Safe completion on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown! Single. Blue 22. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, the defense was in
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll run play action. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. Smashes through the tackle. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Touchdown, Aggie! Great place to start for this offense. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. Touchdown, Aggie! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Montgomery. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quick step and go. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback keeper. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the 1st down and more. Turning it on. And we have breaking news. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the
running free. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to out.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here for David.
Damn, boy, I knew I was gonna fail. I looked at that shit, I was like, yep, I failed.
Black 18! Black 18! Set! Say hut!
We just gonna do whatever we can to make sure we get our grades up. 'Cause boy, I'ma laugh if I end up on academic probation and I lose my spot. Gotta get these grades up, boy. I ain't trying to end up on academic probation. I'm fucking up right now. I'm sick than a bitch by end up on academic probation.
Back to throw, it's Montgomery. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to...
There he goes! Oh, what a cut! And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Connection to the right.
Ooh, that boy almost got me on the end. The defensive end.
15-yard pickup.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. He's looking deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it in.
Let's go, bro. Got to score this drive. They're going to try to make this shit a tie game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice move, creates some space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. They believe they can run right here.
There you go, there you go, there you go. Get in there. He's got it.
Made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge hole.
Looking for the end zone.
There you go, fellas. There you go.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trick. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the
That running back eating. Hold on, let's turn him up, man.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space, was so difficult.
Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive
Turn him
play.
up, bruh.
They go to the ground.
Damn, all right.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is...
Happy with that. That was fine. I'll do it myself.
There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running...
There he goes. Took care of it himself. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Aggie.
Let's go, bruh.
Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Scanning the field, it's Montgomery. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Really good job.
So let me get 100 yards before motherfucking halftime.
That's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play.
Just too much of a
Damn, I was playing too much.
Down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen.
Breaks into the open. No, he got loose. Touchdown, Aggie. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
God, I'm playing too much, bruh. Let's turn this bitch up.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Now sliding to his left. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes Gets it into
Let me stop playing, bro.
At the 18.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've moved it forward to the 2.
I got too damn saucy.
Let's go.
To the air, it's Montgomery. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the
We beat the shit out of LSU, bro.
Texas A&M. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And you must do that.
It's cool. I'm gonna get these grades up, and I'm gonna get this throat power up. I ain't using skill points on shit.
You gotta get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback now breaking the field. 1st down and more. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
Golf meeting, excuse me.
On this play, they finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Starts to scramble to the left. Gets the first himself. Turning it on.
The one in front of the gun forever.
As he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Get ready.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete to the right. And
But the one in front of the gun lives forever.
wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. They've avoided
Ooh, almost threw another one.
all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Delivers the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires to the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him. And you race it to the house. Touchdown. They'll go to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he has vexed this defense, but scramble after scramble has another first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. And they're
Things can't fuck with me, bro. Come on, man.
Touchdown as they just... So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Here we go.
Calls his own number. And he's brought
I should just change direction instead of trying to juke.
So they're
That was to the
closing in
crib.
a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves, but they wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all 3 phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these top 25 wins, they're big for your resume, big for your confidence, and everybody else starts to look at you a little bit more seriously. And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again.
This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defender. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's good.
Right back to the well. And
We don't believe in taking knees. We run it up on your ass.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good
Rivalry.
statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Oh, they got Chipotle deal. What up? What they gonna give me? 8 skill points? I'll take that for sure. Hey, that's it, y'all. We're going to come back tomorrow with some 2K gameplay, man. It's Dimes in the theater, so you know what I'm saying? We got the Edge enforcing Midi Slasher in the building. You know what I mean? We're going to be whooping ass tomorrow, so y'all might want to set y'all motherfucking notification bells for that. If you're ready for some more gameplay, man, shout out to the new subscribers. Shout out to the viewers. Appreciate y'all coming through viewing. We'll be back tomorrow, man, 2K26. Hey, I'll let y'all, man. Peace.